Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I'm here on the show, and starting with a busy day. It's my first video here for today. I'm here to do my 2024 Denver Broncos season preview. We're now starting here again with the AFC, starting with the, I believe, the AFC West, because we've done the AFC West. Now we're going to start with the, or we've done the NFC West, now we're going to start with the AFC West. So, starting with the Denver Broncos, started with a busy day with my video schedule. A lot of videos today, so I want to get these first few out of the way. So, with the Broncos, it didn't look good to start the season last year. But at one point, it looked like they had a chance. You know, they looked like one point during the season, they had a chance at the playoffs, but, you know, then they, once they lost that game to the terrible New England Patriots on national TV, that's when I knew the Denver Broncos, they were officially missing the playoffs, and they did. It was a disaster with Russell Wilson. You know, they did that trade hoping Russell Wilson would be the same player he was with Seattle, but he just wasn't. I just don't know what happened to Russell Wilson, why he's just not that same player he was with Seattle. Like, I guess it's just because he's up there in age. Maybe he's just washed, is the easy way to put it. And they had to let go of Russell Wilson. They had to get Bo Nix, I thought, in the NFL draft when they had that pick. I don't think he's going to be the best quarterback in the draft, but I think he'll have a solid rookie year. But they had to take Bo Nix because all the other quarterbacks for them were took. I guarantee they were going to take Michael Penix, but he got took. And then they're like, oh, we have to take a quarterback. So they had no choice, really. Yeah, last season, really my season summary, like I was talking about, my season summary for them last year was that the Broncos looked like they had a chance to play at the playoffs at one point during the season. But Russ Wilson had a terrible performance against the Patriots during a national TV performance, and he did. Just like most of his performances. I mean, even when they were winning games, it wasn't like it was because of Russell Wilson. He was playing average at best. It was the defense forcing turnovers and them getting points off turnovers that were winning the games. It wasn't like it was specifically Russell Wilson. He was playing average at best, and maybe that's being kind. He was really mediocre. Yeah, the stats will look good on paper, but they got most of their points, you know, turnovers, getting short fields, and the offense just wasn't good. So yeah, let's get into the veteran additions they had this offseason. Wide receiver Josh Reynolds from the Detroit Lions, an offensive tackle Matt Pert, guard Calvin Throckmorton, guard Sean Mustipher, a defensive tackle John Franklin Myers, I like that addition there. Defensive tackle Malcolm Roach, linebacker Cody Barton, safety Brandon Jones, not the NASCAR driver Brandon Jones, but the safety Brandon Jones. I mean, there's not really many veteran additions here that probably excite you. Maybe besides John Franklin Myers, so I think he's a good defensive tackle, can add to their defensive line. Their early draft picks, I really love their draft picks here. Really like what they did in the draft. Their early draft picks, obviously QB Bo Nix with their first round pick. Defensive end Jonah Ellis out of Utah. Had I thought a pretty solid season at Utah, and they can add to their defensive line with John Franklin Myers what they did this offseason. Wide receiver Troy Franklin, you pair him up with his Oregon teammate Bo Nix. Troy Franklin was hella good last year. We'll see if that can translate to the NFL. Cornerback Chris Abrams Drine, don't really know much about him. Running back Audric Eastham, he was a beast, I thought, for Notre Dame. So I really like what they did in the draft. I really like their early draft picks to build up for the future. Their off-season losses, QB Russell Wilson. Is that really a loss? Seems more like a win, in my opinion. Wide receiver Jerry Jeudy, offensive tackle Cam Fleming, center Lloyd Cushenberry. Lloyd Cushenberry could be lost on that offensive line. Linebacker Josie Jewell. Ooh, that's a tough loss because he's a good linebacker. Safety Justin Simmons and safety Kareem Jackson. Lloyd Cushenberry, Josie Jewell, and Justin Simmons are some pretty big losses there. For the Broncos offense, I think the offensive line is a concern. They're not really great depth at receiver outside of Cortland Sutton, and Troy Franklin. Other than that, is there really much depth there? Josh Reynolds. They have capable running backs, though, obviously. First name, Javonte Williams, Jaleel McLaughlin, really coming strong towards the end of the last season. Audric Easttime, they have some capable running backs. That I'll give a positive there. For their defense, I felt their defense would be worse than like they lost 3 quality starters. Tommy, not great linebacker depth besides, well, I thought Josie Jewell, but obviously he's not on the team anymore. The O-line will be good still. I feel like our team will have another good season. Or, did I say O-line? I meant D-line, but my record prediction, I'm going to say 5-12 record for the Denver Broncos. But yeah, that's my thoughts on the Denver Broncos. Leave a like, comment, subscribe for more. Till next time, Michael Light. Peace.